Welcome to Rythmia, a place where you can really discover life-changing miracles. Today with Greg, we're going to experience what it's like on the inside and the things you can really expect to see when you get there.
Miracles. Those magical events that bring extraordinary joy into our lives have always been reserved for fairy tales and Disney movies. But not anymore. Welcome to Rythmia, a life-changing place where you can experience a real miracle. After 3 flights, multiple bus drives, and 48 hours of not sleeping, I'm about to arrive at Rythmia, this amazing place where thousands of life-changing transformations happen every year. It's been a really long trip for me, so I'm exhausted and I can barely keep my eyes open, but at the same time, I wasn't able to fall asleep during the flights because each second that I'm getting closer to this spiritual place, I feel more tension in my whole body. Because what I'm about to do there might as well change my life once and for all. Hey guys, Gostincar here, the founder of Your Inception. Now, as you can see, I've just arrived at Rythmia, this amazing plant medicine center in Guanacaste, Costa Rica, where I might go through the most life-changing experience in my life this week. I'm right now sitting in front of a place where plant medicine ceremonies are going to happen this week, and I'm really excited about that. Now, I was introduced to Rythmia by 2 of my friends and business partners who said I have to come here one day, and just a couple of weeks later this opportunity happened. Now, whether this was a calling or not, it's on you to decide, but for me it definitely looks like one. So I'm really looking forward to what's going to happen here this week, but to be totally honest, at the same time I am kind of scared, so yeah, let's see. Now, in this video, you're going to learn everything you need to know about Rythmia, about things you can experience here, and about how this 1-week stay impacted my life. Of course, I'll show this last part of the video once I return back home. So if you're ready, guys, let's just do it. Rythmia is a place where thousands of life-changing transformations happen every year. This all-inclusive, luxury, medically licensed plant medicine center is located in beautiful Guanacaste, Costa Rica. Rythmia is known for plant medicine ceremonies, but they also offer yoga and breathwork classes, many great workshops, an amazing spa, and much more. The core of the center is the Maloca, which is basically a big temple where main activities happen. Close to the Maloca is their delicious and organic roots restaurant, a beautiful pool, and a small store. The whole resort feels special in many ways. On every step, you can spot an amazing sculpture, beautiful trees and plants, and lots of tropical animals. Villas are luxurious from the outside and inside, and you just feel like being part of this amazing nature in Costa Rica. Now, while Rythmia looks like a typical vacation resort, where they also offer plant medicine ceremonies, it is just the other way around. The core of their activities are the ceremonies, and that's the primary reason why people go to this amazing resort. Alright, it's been about 2 weeks since I returned back home from Rythmia, so let me tell you what I experienced there and how this experience already changed my life. Now, what I'll tell you may shock you, so get ready. First of all, this is a beautiful resort. It's well organized, it looks amazing, the rooms are nice, people are so friendly, I mean they treat you like a family member, and that's just amazing. Everything you need, including a small clinic with actual doctors and nurses, is in the center, so if anything goes wrong, they will be there able to help you. Now, the whole program is designed to help you achieve your miracle, right? Now, what is a miracle? For them, the miracle is any kind of an important breakthrough that you get during the week. For example, if I come because of a childhood trauma and then I figure out what caused the trauma and I get rid of it, then this would be considered a miracle. Currently, about 97% of people achieve a miracle in the first week of stay at Rythmia. Obviously, this is quite subjective, but trust me guys, if you get a miracle, and you most likely will, you will know it, no doubts about that. Having said it, every member of Rythmia will help you get the miracle, so you're quite limited to what you can and you can't do at the resort, and some things may be confusing. For example, you cannot just leave the place and go to the local city shopping. You're not allowed to do that. You also cannot call a taxi and go to the beach whenever you want to. No, there are two options during the week when you're allowed to go to the beach, and you can only go there with the Rythmia shuttle. Oh, and you can only stay there for about an hour. You cannot find any alcohol or drugs in this place. Well, beside the plant medicine, which is a medicine, right? You can't buy any junk foods, there are no TVs in the room, etc. So if you think you're gonna go there for a week to have fun and enjoy your summer vacation while experimenting with plant medicine, you're going to be shocked, because that's not going to happen. Now, once you go through the experience, you will understand why everything is designed the way it is. But at first, it may feel a bit weird and uncomfortable. Well, I can tell you that. Don't worry about it, you're in good hands. Now, I'm quite sure you want to hear more about the plant medicine experience itself, but for that, I'm already working on a new video, so just subscribe to the channel to get informed once the video is published, or wait till the end of the video where you can click on the video once it's ready. Trust me, you gotta check it out. So is there anything I don't like about Rythmia? Well, if you check thousands of positive reviews of the center, you kind of already know that this is one of the best such resource in the world, and I can definitely confirm that. But there are a few things that could still be improved, of course. One thing that bothered me were basically the prices of everything you want to buy there. For example, the juice program that they offer costs about $30 daily, which is way too expensive in my opinion. And most of the products they sell in the store or try to upsell are also very expensive. Obviously, they know their target market well, but still, since staying in Rythmia is already quite expensive, I don't think they'd have to charge all that money for all those additional things. Another thing that slightly bothered me was that the center is led in a very commercial way. For example, by the end of the first week, they are trying to upsell you certain packages, etc. And again, all of that is quite expensive. Now, don't worry, without any doubt, everyone's main goal is to help you get your miracle. But since they have hundreds of employees that are there to support you 24/7, and trust me, I can tell you they are there 24/7, to afford all those people and offer such high quality service, they need to make some money, and that's just how it is. Now, just before I share with you how this experience at Rythmia changed my life, there's one thing I want to share with you that slightly bothered me, and that's that the whole week is extremely intense and very, very hard. I slept for about 7 hours in 5 days. I puked over 30 times, I had diarrhea, and yes, also while puking, I was sweating during the ceremonies, I was shaking, I was crying, I was dancing, I was doing some crazy shit, which I'm going to share in my next video. And all of that left some consequences. So by Friday, I was completely drained, so they actually had to take me to their clinic because of the dehydration. However, if I knew better how hard the week was going to be, I would have prepared better myself for it. So maybe they've done enough or maybe not, but I really want to point out that you need to work your ass off to get the miracle. It is by no means an easy thing. Just the contrary, if you decide to go to Rythmia, this may be the hardest, but also the most fulfilling week in your life. I just want to tell you that it's going to be quite a roller coaster, so buckle up. So how did this experience change my life? I'll talk more in detail about it in my next video, but what I can tell you is that this is a game changer. This medicine shuts off your ego and then shows you the mirror, so you see who you have become, and I can tell you that you probably won't like what you see. So it gets emotional very, very quickly. But then after you know who you are, you get guided towards a better version of yourself, and this path is going to be extremely scary, but also fun and very enjoyable. And after you experience all of that, you're going to appreciate it like nothing else in your life. At least that's how my experience was. Now in just 2 weeks, I've become so calm, so passionate, so heartful. I'm connected to other people like never before. I'm very positive that it feels cringy, but so good at the same time. I feel way more powerful than ever before. I stopped eating junk and sugar and have absolutely no desire to try any of that crap again. It feels like I'm cured, but let's see what's gonna happen in the next few weeks. I also have a very hard time reading negative stories in media. I cannot stand negative people anymore. If someone is talking bullshit, I can be very direct and mean, and I never was such a person. I became extremely honest and have a very hard time making even white lies. Now, I've noticed other changes as well, but I want to give myself more time to explore myself and the changes a bit more in depth before I share them with you. So finally, the verdict. Who is Rythmia for? Well, if you feel stuck in your life, if you feel depressed, if you have any kind of mental condition, if you're unhappy, if you're unmotivated, or if you simply want to grow and explore yourself and the world around you, Rythmia is a safe place to go to. And by the end of the week, you're going to love it. It's a place that's going to make you start doubting many things. It's going to change your life in a way you cannot really imagine. So if you feel like you need a change, just stop thinking about it and go there.